Namaste, my beautiful, beautiful souls. I consider that there is no more crucial card in the spreads for love and relationship than the card of the moon, the 18th Arcana. No more crucial card than this one, Major Arcana. And I have the classical one here of a Rider White. Astrologically, this is Moon in Scorpio. another already scary sounding description. What do you see here? You see of course, the moon, but in a classical deck, you see that it's kind of unusual because around the moon you see the shine, which is typical for the sun. It's not a mistake of whoever is an artist of this, but this helps to understand deeply this arcana. This means that the moon overshadowing the sun, so it's like covering the sun. In some decks you can see the face of a person, as you see in my favorite Arcanum deck, right? So you see here. So of course, moon is also the symbol of material world. In front here, as well as here, you see a swamp. It's a big thing, which you have to understand. Right here you see kind of like a crab. Right here you see more of a Cancer or a lobster. He tries to come out of it. He tries to come out, and but you see that it's rather difficult on a classical deck. You see, I try to explain you some symbols. On a classical deck, you see the pass, you see this road, and this crab, Cancer, lobster, whoever it is, tries to climb out. He tries to climb out and get on the road, but he suffers with it. A lot of meaning already here. Comes out, tries to come out, but he suffers with it. Plus, he can't clearly see where is this path leading, where it is going. It's probably going into some dark area. Also here, you don't see it in Arcanum deck, but in most of classical deck, you see dogs here. Excuse me. You see dogs here who are looking up at the moon and howling. Actually, some people say that there are two dogs, but in fact, one of them is a wolf. One is the wolf, one is a dog. So moon always connected with all kinds of psychological issues and psychological problems. Unfortunately, positive emotions, positive feelings, positive situations are not connected with this card. Also, you see these two towers on two sides of the cards, and you see that behind those towers are the darkness. So the light of the moon is not clear, not pure. You see the darkness behind it, and also those like golden leaves. It's an award, but those golden leaves are falling not here. They are falling all the way behind those dark mountains. These golden leaves, the award for the one who is capable to climb out of the swamp and walk through this path. There is a forest, there is a mountain, you don't know what is there, but you actually get on the other side when the sun is shining. And this is an award for the one who is capable to come out. And for those who are not capable to come out, you can get stuck in this swamp for a very, very long time. For a very long time. In love and relationship, this is a very sad card. Not only it's a very sad card, but it's the card which you must pay attention. Very, very, very deep attention. Why it is scary? Because this situation, which is shown by the moon, can last 4 years. And if this card comes an outcome, it means that the things are gonna stay. And this is a very scary card because it's connected with all kinds of deceits, all kinds of double game, and the scary word manipulation, and lies, and someone is using someone, and also illusion, but the situation which lasts for a long time and has a tendency to last for a long time in the future. First of all, it's a fog. So if you see this card in love relationship spread, the thing is that there is a secret. There is a hidden agenda that one partner is hiding from another partner. This is the card of infidelity. If you're doing a spread for infidelity, does this man have someone? It's a female energy card. The moon is she. Then there is the woman, another woman which is hidden. Not only it can be a lover, sometimes it can be a woman, could be a mother probably also, who is influencing negatively this relationship, but it's less often. Also, the moon is showing the victim of an emotional, spiritual, and mental abuse. Always, always, always. This is the situation on of three biggest things which talk about you are a victim or your client of a manipulator. Uncertainty. It's illogical. You don't know what is happening. You don't know when you're gonna know what is happening. You don't know what's gonna be in the future. You don't understand where you are in this relationship, who you are in this relationship, what is going on. You don't understand nothing. You're not sure of nothing. So all of the things I was talking about in a method of manipulation, there is carrot and stick, there is hot and cold, there is gaslighting, turning cold, disappearing, all methods of dark manipulation and light manipulation are used. Uncertainty and fear. Guilt, fear, uncertainty always come with a relationship which moon shows you. Also, it can be one of the partner is also understands, like a partner, a woman can understand that she is being used and manipulated. But this is what also I made a video about: adrenaline, endorphin dependency. Moon also shows neurotic dependency, psycho-emotional dependency, wound bonding. All this is the moon. And very often, because it's a lonely card, this card shows a woman who is afraid to stay alone, even if the partner is a horrific beast and abuser. The moon is cold. If you're looking, of course, the relationship, again, in relationship, you having a client and you see this card. If you see this card, it's such a huge warning. It's a humongous warning. There, another big word which you have to remember with this card: illusion. This woman, especially, please be careful if it's a devil next to it, or 7 of Swords next to it, or 5 of Swords next to it, or a reversed moon with all of those. That is a serious danger, because in the moon also, the woman created in her head, in her mind, an idol who she believes is a Prince Charming or the god or whoever, an angel. But in fact, this man has nothing to do with ideal this woman had created. And unfortunately, she keeps on living in this illusion. Of course, your work as a reader, the warning, you must warn. What this woman decides to do with her life is up to her. But you have to give the warning. So, of course, this is that illusion which sometimes a woman stays in such relationship for over 20 years. Like the third party very often is showed by the moon, because she is waiting and believing that he's gonna one day understand, wake up, realize, okay, change and be with her. This is an illusion. You see this moon, and why? Again, I repeat, because this card shows a situation which can last for years and years and years and years. If you're asking, will this woman or will this man meet someone in a given period of time, and you get the moon, unfortunately, that would be a negative answer. And also it says that the person is dreaming to find someone who doesn't really exist, or this woman is alone because she's dreaming about a man who's never gonna be with her, kind of like the star tendency of the star card. But again, if a woman is in relationship and you see the moon, this is a huge warning. This is a work of psychologists here, or even psychiatrists, because sometimes a woman stays with severe abuse, including physical, but she simply is afraid to be alone. Somehow she's alone is worse for her than she's being beaten, devalued, and treated really, really badly. So if you are looking at the personality of a person, and you see the moon, that is really very, very, very warning sign right here. Also, if you see this card in a love and relationship in reversed position, this is already much, it's bad in upright position. It's much worse in reverse position, because that is already not even a hidden agenda. Someone is not even hiding anymore. Someone is using someone already openly. Someone already openly says, you know what, I don't want you, I don't need you, you're this and this, but still a woman stay. I saw it. I saw, and I described this situation in one of my posts. A man was living at expense of a woman working 3 jobs, and he was abusive physically, and he would bring women when she was at work, even to her own apartment, but she would stay with him. That's already reversed moon. When it's already openly done, but still the woman stays. If you see a reversed moon in a position of a person who is single, please be careful, because this is someone who is in deep clinical depression. I'm kind of getting here into this card in the position of health, but the changes are crucial here, because you see in reversed position in love relationship, it means that you got yourself already to the corner and you gotta get out of it. The thing is that also what comes to the card of the moon in love and relationship, that you have to understand that this card is also very often connected to fooling yourself. I already said the word illusion, but here it goes fooling yourself. And also it very often connected with hidden motives. So this man with this woman for something. He needs something, and he doesn't say why that is happening. When you see the moon card, and I am not even talking about love and relationship, but any human to human relationship, any friendship, working relationship, insincere, this person or this people are not sincere. When you see this card, this is a path to disappointment. When you see this card, it's a double game. When you see this card, don't expect any honesty or sincereness. Also, the card of very lame and sometimes even ridiculous sounding excuses. Repeating again, the card of third party. When my grandkid has his last grandkid graduate, we will be together. Also, is there any hope for the relationship spreads where you see the moon in any position? No. You have to, I don't know, shake your client on the shoulders if you can, if it's someone close to you. Because if someone tells you, but he wasn't like this, he changed, then unfortunately it's a lie. The scariest tendency of the moon is the person is in a swamp and the hands are free. You can come out. You can. You absolutely can. You are not chained to the wall. You are not closed, locked in a basement. But still people stay for years, giving themselves very lame excuses and the partner very, very lame excuses. They are stuck and can't get out. Also, if it's about one partner, you can't believe any word they say. any promise they say, anything they say. And also, if it's at the beginning of a relationship, you have to understand it goes nowhere. Nowhere. You see the moon in love relationship spread. This is this word R-U-N, just like with the devil. But God forbid you see the moon with, already said, devil or 7 of swords or 5 of swords all together. The scarier tendency here as well, it can be hidden enemy, hidden. For example, you work in an organization and you're dealing with information. This man can be a fake which was sent about to your organization from another to get information, and he will take his time to charm you and make you fall in love with him. Maybe he will even take a year in order to get this information from you. So it can be hidden enemy, the enemy you might not even know you are dealing with. Again, anytime you are in a fog of, I don't know who I am, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what will happen, I don't know when will something happen, emotional ups and downs, sexual ups and downs, he's hot, you're hot and you cold, you yes and you no, you're in and you're out, you up and you're down. Here we're talking with a manipulator. It's cute for a song. It's not at all cute for the life. Hints, things, oh, what did he mean? What did he want to say? But at the same time, this is the card which gives you those damn butterflies. And butterflies, it's not something to be excited about. What you need to be excited about is when you feel calm, protected, cherished, and respected. When you feel butterflies, you need to understand that's adrenaline, endorphin dependency. You are getting yourself in a swamp. Card of loneliness, very often. Loneliness because someone left without, why manipulators and narcissists leave without explaining themselves? Because this way they leave the door open. They think that when they need the supply, they will come back because they didn't tell you this last goodbye. They are using it. So this moon also shows that a woman can be waiting for a beast to come back to torture her again, to use her, abuse her, and manipulate her. My phone keep on ringing. So the card of silence and the card of, again, of complete hear what I wanted to say. I'm like, something I'm missing. Someone, this person who came to you, does not want to see how things are. This is another meaning, very important meaning of the moon card in love and relationship. This woman does not want, even if it's right in front of her, does not want to see. She's being fooled. I made a video about a global romance scammer. The 59-year-old woman did not want to believe she was scammed with this by this young Nigerian boy of age 25. She thought it was a 62-year-old wonderful gentleman she was corresponding with. She sent him like $59,000. She didn't want to admit she was scammed, even when the group of detectives actually captured that guy with a group of others and showed her a video of capturing him and him dialing her number. Even then, she did not want to admit it because this is her illusion. She wanted to hold on to her illusion that he loves her and one day they're gonna live happily ever after. So such a crucial, huge warning. So someone refuses to see what is really there and they get stuck in this swamp of refusing to see what is really there, believing that he's gonna change, believing that he's gonna understand, believing he's gonna leave his wife and come to her for years to come. But at the same time, there is one important thing about the moon. Hello, unconscious and subconscious. This experience is seldom just happens. This experience usually brought by karmic lessons and by guides or by your own soul before you incarnated. Because this situation, you see, when you come out, I already told you, this golden rain, when you come out, actually find the strength in yourself to climb out and crawl and get through the wolf and the dog, or two dogs, there are no dogs here, and get through this forest behind those scary towers, whoever lives in those towers, through the forest, across the mountains, then you get a reward. So the situation is given for you to be able to rise to the sun. Because why? Again, I said the moon covering the sun. If you get yourself together, you accept it, you stop refusing to see the situation the way it is, and you see it and you get through this and you come out of this swamp, you are going to be much more powerful than before. But it's just coming out of the moon can be very difficult. But the moon forces you, the energy of the moon, to face your unconscious, your intuition, your very core, similar to the card of the devil. And it makes you, like, it's very, very similar to devil, because the devil forces you face your shadow and get away from the shadow towards your light. The moon does the same to you. The moon forces you see your very core, your own shadow, come out of the shadow, makes this journey and come into the sun, from the moon into the sun, from the moon into the sun. Because another reason why so many people fall for the moon, it's enchanting. It's this, gloomy attractiveness. It's like, oh, I'm so scared, but I still going. It's like if you see those rather stupid horror movie, there is a basement in every horror movie, and it's a woman who somehow is alone, and somehow it's 3 in the morning, and somehow she just goes down into this basement with this very stupid question: is there anybody here? What do you need? What do you want? Something like this. So it's the same. Like, she knows it's dangerous. She knows probably something is very wrong, but she somehow keeps on going there. Doesn't even take in her hand something she can smack someone if someone is there. So it's this enchanted darkness. It's this pull towards bad boys or like that. So, of course, it also can be very erotic. It shows you your weak points, so you can grab those weak points, address those weak points, and make those weak points into the strong points. Unfortunately, you see, it's this emotion mix of a desire with fear with something unknown with something mysterious. And it can be like this, again, adrenaline dependency, adrenaline, endorphin, adrenaline. So of course it's a very dangerous card, but at the same time this is fear and danger in a shadow, which can, if you're strong enough, can bring you to your power. It's enchanting. It's like you're drunk. It's very seducing kind of a card. But of course this is a card which you have to tell them to, but it's, you see, it's an illusion, it's a myth, it's illusion, it's not there. What you hope is there, what you accept, what you want to be there. And there's also a card of someone being obsessed. The word obsession, it's not love. Please understand this card, just like devil, never connected with L-O-V-E. Obsessed, addicted. You are blinded by this. You are made blind, deaf, and stupid by this pull. Sometimes it can be unrequested love. It's danger to fall into complete submission with your shadow, just like a devil. The moon doesn't bring the real warmth. It's reflection from the sun, but it's magnetic. It can get very strong power of you. You can howl in the night when you miss him. I can't live without him again. Again, I'm repeating, adrenaline, endorphin, dependency. But you must, yes, you can be scared, obsessed, addicted, afraid to lose your torturer, feeling hopeless, helpless, but you got to become strong enough to get out of this. Not just get out of this, but stronger and be rewarded by the sunlight, real sunlight. A lot opens up to you when you're strong enough to get out from the moon into the sun. Just like devil, magnetic pull, power, dark power. But you can, and you tell your clients or yourself that you are strong enough to do that. This is my beautiful queens about the moon in love and relationship. Next video we'll do general meanings. Namaste.